Have you ever had to deal with a line in the sand? That's a saying that we use in our American culture today, and it actually goes back a couple thousand years in multiple different languages, but it was never as popularized as it is in America right now. We use the term a lot. And people have said, well, I wonder where it comes from. And most people that study etymology or where phrases and words come from, they say it probably came from the Battle of the Alamo, in the battle between the forces of Mexico and the forces that were protecting the Alamo, which was a fort situated on 3 acres in the area today of San Antonio, Texas. And that area is a historic monument if you've ever been by there. And what happened that day is General Santa Anna from Mexico had 4,000 troops surrounding the Alamo. Inside the Alamo were 200 guys trying to defend it. And it didn't look like the odds were very good. So Santa Anna sent a messenger with a note to the commander. At that time, it was Colonel Travis. And he told Colonel Travis that you can all surrender or you will all die here. It's obvious we've got you outnumbered. Colonel Travis called all the men together in the compound in the yard, took out his sword, and he did what we use now, that phrase often. He drew a line in the sand. And he said, here's the threat from Santa Anna. We will probably die defending this spot. How many of you will cross the line and be willing to give your lives to defend this? And of the 200 men, 199 of them stepped across the line, including, we know the guy named for the Bowie knife, Jim Bowie, and Davy Crockett. They were in that group, and they stepped across the line, and they died at the Alamo. And there was one man, you can read in history about his name, I didn't want to bring him up. One man said, I don't want to. And Santa Anna's forces let him leave as a coward. But the other 199 stayed and gave their lives. Well, what is your line in the sand today? What threshold is calling you, daring you to step across it? And you know that once you step across it, your life will never be the same again. It might even cost you something. And see, that's what the followers of Jesus do. The followers of Jesus step across the line when challenged. They have great courage and great faith. They step out of a perfectly good boat to walk on water sometimes if that's where God is calling me. Hebrews 10:39 speaks of such faith, and it says, we do not belong to those who shrink back and are destroyed, but those who have faith and are saved.